Yeah. Oklahoma, for the second straight year, beats the Alabama Crimson Tide, this time 23-21 in Tuscaloosa at Bryant-Denny Stadium. What an amazing atmosphere. Hey, the Sooners are still alive, folks. I know, Smook, you're not too happy about how it went. Understandably so. Understandably so. But give me your first impression of the game.
Oklahoma defense came in. I think we challenged their defense for the first time this year. That was the first thing I did see. That defense made an adjustment, clear cut. See the veteran presence starting to show later. Needs to progress. But y'all gave opportunity. A little leverage offensively. Hey, chat, we still in T-Town, y'all. So we in the back, but we the spot. So yeah, but yeah, overall, man, my first impression just better execution.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
What's up, man? Pull up. Yeah, pull up.
Come on in.
We got 5 seconds. We got Bama Nation. We just came live, man. We live on Hall of Fame, college football on YouTube. Coach Smook.
Wait, let me look this up.
Yeah, man, go check it out, man. Come support your boys,
What's up,
man.
fellas?
We'll support. All we gotta say is roll tide.
Roll Tide, man. That's it.
You guys talking about the game?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I can
Look up Hall of
kinda
Fame.
see it's like
Hall of Fame college football is on there too. Hey, we got
all
people
I'll say
stopping
on it
in.
is I feel like we played like our.
If you want us to head out, we'll head
and
out.
It was a 2-point game.
We don't want to interrupt the channel.
We played awful.
And
still a 2-point
and
game.
I don't
It's all
think
good.
people.
It's all good, guys. That's why we're here.
Hey, chat, and you know what's funny? He just said it's like Alabama played that horrible of a game and lost
By 2 points.
to a solid Oklahoma, like the number 1 defense in the country.
Yeah,
With,
it is the number 1 defense in the
Yeah.
country.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
All right.
by 2 points, man.
Good to meet you guys. You
All I
guys
know is
job,
that
man.
was a.
keep going on.
Y'all got lucky.
Appreciate it.
Y'all got lucky.
Hey, 2 years in a row.
Right?
I appreciate y'all,
All
boys.
right.
Roll
Thanks,
Tide,
guys.
man.
Appreciate it.
And make sure y'all subscribe, man. Especially y'all Bama boys. Subscribe to
Ty
us.
Simpson, Heisman, Bama.
I don't know about all that, but
Hey, they're dropping by, man. We're still here in Tuscaloosa, and we're here right down the street from the stadium.
what's crazy is we probably could turn the camera and zoom and show them the top of the.
Yeah,
Let me try it.
I've got some.
You want to try? Hey, check this out, chat. Can we show them?
Let's see if you can. Oh, yeah, just lift it up. But oh yeah, that is it. Yeah. What back way off of right there. No, you're gonna go your way. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Oh. Guys, everybody's like, bro, what is going on?
You see how on target I was? See,
If you're
Ty,
an Alabama fan,
I could have taught Ty Simpson something tonight. What's up, chat? How y'all feeling tonight, man? What's up, AAA family? I see y'all checking in, man.
Yo.
Hey, Jordan, I could drop the location for you. You can pull up, man.
Yeah, come on.
Going forced turnovers the way you did. Because honestly, and everybody, I know Alabama fans gonna hate this. All my Ty Simpson or Tysman fans gonna hate this, but could have threw 4. Ryan Williams bailed him out on that. You remember the wheel route when Ryan Williams undercut it? Then the one they called back, where he stared down Lashir Brooks, the one that he actually threw, and then We don't there, man. And I don't scheme or anything that was getting to him. He's really been in his head the last 2 weeks, man.
No, and we talked about this beforehand that he hadn't been playing his best football. I mean, listen, I'm not going to sit here and kill your quarterback. That's on you to do that. But I'll tell you this: Oklahoma came in there, played the game that they had to play. They got pressure on him. They forced turnovers to a guy that hadn't been turning the ball over. You know. Yeah.
So I'm live. I'll text you.
All right. Ty Simpson, 28 for 42, 326, a TD, and an interception. John Mateer, listen, Oklahoma won this thing despite John Mateer, if you ask me, because he played horribly.
And you know, for all these Bama fans that was worried about Mateer being like an X factor, I give him 2 plays that whole game, and that's really what kept momentum in some moments. The scramble.
It was the defense.
The scoring drives, they were both in negative position, no field position. So
Yeah.
I mean, pick 6 by your defense. What was the total? You remember we was talking about the total yards for both offenses that have. How I think Oklahoma barely had 100 yards. Y'all had like 46 yards coming out the first quarter. Like total yards offense, 46. And it was
I know.
And it was one of those games, man, like we just could
Similar
not
to
get
the
it.
way that they played against Tennessee in the first half. They didn't really do much offensively. They got obviously the pick 6 was huge.
Now that was a momentum change. But even then, it would happen so early in the game. You guys gave us opportunities after that when your offense touched the field and wasn't productive, and we didn't turn those into points. So, and then also, man, and this is not just this game. I said this last week when we beat LSU. SEC officiating is killing. It's killing the game. Is killing the integrity of how you can play on either side of the ball as a receiver, as a DB,
Yeah.
As a pass rusher. It was a lot of times where I saw holding on the interior on both sides now because both D lines put in work tonight. Let's establish that both D lines put
They
in work
never
tonight.
call holding on them. They haven't gotten a holding call against them
Nobody
the
was,
whole year on.
And so I was sitting next to the Bama parents, and I could hear them, what holding, what holding? And then when we get on offense, the last drive, it was blatant. Like it was blatant to save time, and nobody's saying it. And I'm like, see, this is what I don't do.
Well, you had the no catch at the first end of the first half that was a catch, and they didn't review it.
They didn't review
it, and they didn't, and then they called timeout, and they didn't and couldn't review it. What the fuck is going on in the SEC with the officiating?
It's the SEC, and we was laughing because I was
gotta
like,
be fixed, man.
It's almost to the point where you Big 12 football right now because they don't officiate and crap. But overall, man, this Alabama team got outplayed tonight. Grub once again. The interior success, man. I think anytime you can get 4 yards on the interior against Oklahoma, you got to try to test it after you move the chains.
Sure,
you got to test that in the next. Going to get.
You had 4 sacks, 5 tackles for loss.
You get what I'm saying? So off of 9 pressures. So that means y'all were efficient in the limited amount of pressures that y'all made. Y'all are efficient in making tackles, getting to the quarterback and getting the quarterback down. That's something that Alabama has struggled with up until probably like 2 weeks ago.
Well, and even I mean, you figure Oklahoma gets that fumble there in the third off of him, but they only get a field goal out of it. Should have been a touchdown. All right, not even play calling, it was ridiculous execution. Ridiculous execution. Listen,
I gotta go back and watch
John
it.
Mateer is not going to lead you to a national championship. I can tell you that right now.
You know,
not the way he's playing.
You know, it's funny. We talked about our all 22 angle. Like, we
did have the all 22 angle.
I really hate that I didn't see this game on TV because in the second half where I went down to sit at, I'm sitting from the side, so you're only seeing like you can't see leverage, you can't see anything, and I feel like even the out route that he forced to who was Ryan Williams, the fourth down, like I'm trying to understand why that was his first read because from my angle it looked like the safety Williams and whoever the other receiver was on that side, it looked like he was leveraging that side. The overhang was kind of pressed up on the slot. And then this side, Jeremy Bernard was on this side, had free release out of the slot. So I'm like, why was that his initial? So I can't wait to go back and watch the film, but I felt like he was really shook. Like it's showing up twice.
Don just says these refs are only part-timers, so they got money on the games for some extra income. Hey, something's up because there's no rhyme or reason to any of it, though. It was equally bad for both teams. I mean, there's no Oklahoma fan that can tell me that catch that dude made before the half, Bernard.
Yeah,
that wasn't a catch. He had a leg in, and he didn't even bobble the ball. They didn't even look at it.
And this isn't. I want y'all to understand. Like Jason got to sit next to me during the game, and I don't talk a lot of trash during the game. Like we talk like I'm talking football. I'm like looking at analytics and stuff, and I'm sitting there, and at one point I'm like, man, is this like this not real football? Like this can't be happening. That was that missed call, but then what did they call on y'all? They called something. Oh, they were going to call.
We're happy. We're happy with the win, Steven. Just so you understand.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
it. But what did they call? They were about to call.
Legal contact
call on both sides, and you could sit there and look at them and be like, "Oh, we can't give them that one." It was like they sat there and was like, "All right, we'll get them on the next one." And there is no penalty on the play. There was clearly penalties on both teams on the play.
No
and it helped Bama, but I was like the inconsistencies of the officiating.
That's the whole point. Is that you can't. The shit just continues on. I mean, you could go game to game to game, and this is the worst one. This is the officiating crew that got suspended.
Yeah,
and so the same crew, it was awful again, and it hurt both teams, but at least it was that was for sure. There's no ways around it. Here's the thing that I'll say about this, and it was a part of it. You have to give credit, and before I just kill Mateer on everything, part of it you got to give some credit to Bama's defense. They played well. They were getting hurries on him, and but if he stays back there in that pocket for more than a couple of seconds, it's like he freaks out.
Mateer. Oh yeah.
When the pressure gets there, the happy feet are there.
It's crazy, and it's kind of hard. What's up, man? Y'all pull up, man. Y'all pull up real quick before they jump on, man. Yeah, pull up.
Yeah, you have to step in front of it.
Yeah.
Are we on the?
Come over here.
Got some more Bama fans.
Hey, we got more Bama in the house.
This is our host, man. This is our guy Grayson. Right
what's
here.
up?
What's up, man?
Hey,
how's it going?
Future ops manager for AAA Family Network corporations, whatever we're gonna call it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, hope so, man. We speaking into existence, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. What's your thoughts on the game, man? Give you immediate.
I mean, that's Alabama. I'm not gonna lie. That was a rough one. I thought they played. They balled out, especially in this environment. Like, dude, it's hard to play at Bryant-Denny. It really is.
Loud.
I mean, you can ask me. I'm standing down there at the front line, screaming "Roll Tide" the whole time, and so it's so loud. But dude, they really
fantastic
was it loud?
Atmosphere. The atmosphere was ridiculous.
Oh,
we had the all 22. I will say that, but the atmosphere from start to finish was absolutely.
Yo, and if y'all don't want to know what all 22 seats
And
is,
shout out to Oklahoma fans for getting
man, let me tell you, Oklahoma fans are.
Yeah.
I rocks with Oklahoma fans. Like, even y'all know I come and chat with y'all already, but like in real life, Oklahoma fans, bruh, like before the game, and old buddy found me too. You remember the little short chubby dude, bald head? We was talking trash to each other. He was like, and we gave, man, he found me after the game. I said, how in the hell? I went up to the top level, y'all, for the first half. I'm down in the bottom at the second half. And I don't know where this man
We're
was.
like right on the edge of the top level, the front edge.
Y'all.
Great seats. I'll show you. I'll pull some video up.
Yeah.
And stuff. Thank you, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Boomer Center.
Thanks,
I
man.
appreciate y'all for supporting too, man.
Appreciate you, man.
You subscribe to our channel?
What?
Coach Smook.
Coach Smook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got y'all.
Hall of
And
Fame
then
college
Hall of Fame
football.
I got y'all.
All right, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
it was good meeting y'all.
Hey, man, you too, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Appreciate
take
it.
easy. Yep.
Thank
All
you.
right, yeah, man. What was I about to say before we got hyped? Oh, I was saying, man, it was just at some point I expected Mateer to make like a game changing play. And really, if you think through that game, where was his game changer play to really have the confidence in that offense?
He had a couple of good plays. I mean, I'm not gonna it's not. I mean, the thing is not turning the football over, but he tried to a couple of times there late.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But thankfully, he didn't turn the ball over, and that's the one thing is that the last two games we've been fortunate in Tennessee and in this one too that over there late against Tennessee, they already had it pretty much. I mean, they were able to go ahead and go down and score again after that.
yeah.
But listen, I mean, you got to play better football. But I mean, the only thing I can shout out is this defense. They bent, they didn't break. Because honestly, Bama was able to move the ball up and down the field. It was just they bent, didn't break. Bent, didn't break. The turnovers were key. The pressure was key. We talked about that. Look, Ty Simpson came in, 21 touchdowns, 1 interception. They picked him twice, really. You know, I mean, that was whatever. The call is the call, but he made the wrong throw. That was an interception.
We watched it the way that everybody, and I mean everybody. When I say everybody, y'all, I'm talking about me, Jason,
everybody that was sitting up there.
That was sitting up there. It was a couple of older gentlemen above us, like right above us. And when they came out and they did the shift right with Lassie Brooks, everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna watch Lassie Brooks in the flats." Watch. It was really like a wheel type route, but the corner, I mean the safety, read it like he would a swing route and just jumped it. It was just like, and it was so obvious. But what made it bad was it's okay to know that you're going to get that from Lassie Brooks. Why is Ty staring that down? This is not week 2, man. This is not week. Man, it's one thing, and I still think Ty is one of the top.
He is.
He's definitely.
But he did not have his great game.
There are some consistencies that are showing up from last week's game and this week's game. We're struggling with the deep ball. We're struggling with connecting on the deep ball or hitting guys in stride. He's over trusting his protection or not having the awareness in pocket that he needs. Because honestly, offensive line, I told you all, 9 pressures. The difference between 9 pressures this game and 9 pressures a week ago is that Oklahoma was efficient in creating impact off of those pressures. It wasn't just 9 pressures and he get the ball off, it's an incomplete pass. No, these are 9 pressures, 4 sacks, 5 tackle for losses. So we're talking about guys that are playing good behind the line of scrimmage. You factor in those things and you have opportunities that you continue to miss. That's going to come back to bite you. We missed a lot last week against LSU. Same situation. Offense, as good of a defense as LSU was playing, the offense had 6 or 7 opportunities early in the game. Alabama, once again, not able to hit on the big play opportunities. And we could talk about the run game not being explosive. I think
Oklahoma didn't even run it hardly that much. They had 28 attempts. Again, we talked about this before. If you get to 40, you're going to win. They were 12 short of that. And, I mean, you had 74 yards. Bama had 80. But 138 passing yards again. I mean, look, here's the thing. All I'm saying is that huge win for OU because you're still alive for the CFP. You're going up against two teams in the next 2 weeks that you should win against, especially being home games. LSU looks bad. They found, I mean, Arkansas handed on the game today, but they look bad. And Missouri hasn't looked good either. They're on quarterback 3. But here's the thing. Just you can't expect to win if you can get bit. You know, we all know you can. You can get bit in this league. Look at Texas going to Florida getting thumped. It happens. By the way, Texas is what is this?
Dang. Every time I come back to this thing, it's on a commercial. Hey, but I wanted to say something in regards to the stats, man. Four of your 33 carries, right? You get 87 of your 80 yards. Ty Simpson's lost yardage, puts us in the negative on his, but you look at the carries where the carries should have been going instead of Ty Simpson being put in RPO situations to take the ball and run with. The carry should have stayed in the backfield. You were averaging 4 yards per carry with Jam Miller. Daniel Hill, you were averaging 3 yards per carry with Jam Miller.
Jam was dancing in the hole instead of trying to
instead
run
of hitting. And I feel like if he would have been able to get a rhythm, and this is where I agree with a lot of Bama fans. I've always said this rotation of backs. I was glad when they finally started getting it down to 2 primary backs a game. But to see Jam Miller come in, get stuff one run, go out, and then you throw it 3 times, come out the next drive, he breaks off a 3-yard run, then you go away from him 3 times again. That's not going to work. That's not going to build consistency. And I don't care what you say, how good of a running back you are. You have to. 3-rep rhythm is real. 3-rep rhythm is real. On a drive, 3-rep rhythm. That's whether it's play action handoff or actual handoffs. 3-rep.
Look at the numbers. Total yards. Total yards. It ain't good. 138 and 74. Just over 200 yards total.
And then Alabama's sitting here 326 total passing yards, 80 rushing yards.
It's 212 total yards for OU. Look, your defense can only do so much. And honestly, again, you look back to last year's game, same thing. You had 3 turnovers. You had one of them returned to it for a touchdown.
And that's what freaking kills us, man.
And we talked about this on the preview show with Kate Chris and those guys the other day. I was like, look, you cannot lose the turnover battle, number one, if you're Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And you certainly need to turn him over because he hadn't been turning it over.
Need one. And y'all were able. See, and I think Alabama, let's think about this, Alabama fans, and I talked about this. I said the total turnovers for each team is similar. I said the only difference is a lot of these turnovers aren't in the air. Alabama's turnovers aren't in the air. Ty Simpson doesn't give teams opportunities to create turnovers in it. Or something like that per game, one of the lowest in the country at some point, or 7. It was 7, 6.37, something like that.
Yeah,
whatever it was, to be able to be as efficient as Oklahoma defense was, that tells you, where their mindset is and how their defense.
Well, and you know, Jimmy says 212 yards is a joke. And here's the thing: it'd be one thing if they were paying. I mean, you got a field goal out of. Thank God for our kicker. Thank God for that kicker. Hit another 50-yarder tonight, like clockwork.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: when you get that sack down there and you're close and you don't even throw one into the end zone, what the fuck?
My guy, Fourth and Everything says, I would suggest they schedule this game earlier in the season. Playing Oklahoma at this stage of the season hasn't worked for Bama. 3 turnovers both years. And you know what? What's crazy is this year it was more so mental turnovers because think about it, man. I'm gonna give Oklahoma credit for that interception. I think that was
a great interception.
It was a great jump, and that's one of them things where
it's Eli Bowen, dude.
The safety saw Ty Simpson get over on him twice on that drive, staring down the receiver, and he didn't jump those two passes that put them in a scoring position. He was not about to gamble with a 3rd and 4th defender, or 12th and a 13th defender to assist him, meaning the back of the end zone on the sidelines. You get what I'm saying? Like he had extra boundaries, so it was nothing to jump at. It was nothing to go ahead and jump at.
Is it not doing good? Is it lagging, guys?
Yeah, they say they keep losing.
And I've got
Melvin said, "What, Bama? Hey man, Melvin, I'm hurting, bro.
Win is a win," says Steven G. Look, is it? I don't. I'm showing it good. I don't know, guys. Six. 3 and out. Touchdown. That was the pick 6. Punt after 6 plays. Punt after 5 plays. Punt after 3.
You know what's scary though? Like that wasn't either team's A game offensive, and I think both defenses played like a solid A- game on both sides. Like,
yeah.
and I only say Oklahoma because Oklahoma was like an A- B+ because of how efficient we were moving the ball offensively.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, and he ran you out. They won the running. I mean, you won the rushing attack.
The thing was, the target was like 60 yards this week. If we could touch 60 on the total yards per game, keep a positive yard per carry average, that's what the target was this game. Especially the fact Oklahoma they were not shy about loading the box and committing to the run. They were not shy about it. And they just checked off in phase a few times. It was nice. It was nice to see Brett Venables' defense look like a Brett Venables defense today. But like I was saying, like to see both offenses not play their A game and for that game to be that close, to be decided by those teams, those are teams you get scared of. When you talk about post.
Shit today. I mean, there's some wild scores, and I mean,
It's college football,
South Carolina, man. South Carolina's up 30 and loses 31-30. And you know what? The crazy thing, I think you said this to me at the game.
Sickening.
Watch.
Sickening.
I'm just saying, look at this shit. Oklahoma is not putting points on the board. They put them in good positions to be able to get points, and thankfully for the kicker, because aside from field goals in the pick six, what did they do offensively? They did much, very little, very little. Off the screen. Now it's from. I don't know.
Background. Dang, I'm tired, bro.
No, it's got to be. It could be my Starlink. Let me go move the Starlink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Hey, chat. We trying to fix our connection issues for y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't dip out on us. Please don't go. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Still it's Roll Tide. I know y'all want me to talk trash. I haven't talked trash. Like I be joking around, but the experience, man, to be able to meet some of the recruits, everything that happened today, the food that we ate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, cause you walked off on a little spot. Y'all, I had some loaded fries with some bacon bits. Anyway, Darius Fountain, man. Listen, Darius. Let's finish this game first before you start coming in here putting your little puppy dog. Go this close with Mississippi. I told y'all, man, week in, week out, this SEC, bro. It is real. I think about this game, though. My score prediction would have been tough. The way that they scored, if we don't get them that pick six, ended up scoring an extra points off of my original. I think better. Hey, chat, we good? Hey, fruits late, yummy. Hey, fruit. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on well, everybody in the chat right now, especially my Bama side. Oklahoma fans, I'm gonna ask y'all something in a second. Well, this could be in both chats. Thoughts on quarterback play tonight? Because I'm seeing a lot of Oklahoma fans, even though the win was, I think you all played overall team game a B- game. But chat, so after tonight, what changes can be made to, because that offense, like somebody said in the chat, and I think the inconsistencies with Alabama's, man, and the inability, the red zone offense has been struggling. Chat, have y'all noticed that? Because our inability or our lack of willingness to run the ball in between the tackles, get behind those big guards. We got Cam Newberry, we got Jaden Roberts. That was a drive, y'all. Jesus Christ, I almost just threw something. That was a drive. We had Book and Forby at guard. We had Geno Vandermark at the other guard. I forget who the right tackle was, though. It wasn't Michael in there. Or was it? It might have been Michael. But we had the small guards in there trying to do pass pro. And Ty was, everybody talk about the pressure on Ty. I think that's the drive where I saw the balance of Jaden Roberts, Cam Dewberry, well, the interior of Alabama's offensive line. But then you turn around and Arbuckle starts putting Mateer in the same situation. I was like, wait, which offensive coordinator is trying to like blow up their spot right now? Like which offensive coordinator? But the execution when there was opportunities there, neither quarterback really was able. And just like Jason said, Mateer made some plays. Ty made some plays too. But the ones that hurt, oh man, ability to maintain control of the ball security, man, number one priority. And it is bad, man, when your quarterback is leading in fumbles. That's bad. Your quarterback's leading the team in fumbles. Just like you're supposed to be number one wide receivers leading the team in drops. No. Oh, another funny. Where we got our sound cue? You are trash. You are trash. Oh, I hit the mute right there. My bad. Oh, my bad, chat. I was asking y'all about Ryan Williams. What y'all think? I was asking because I don't think it's his best strong suit. The
You can now, can't you?
Yeah, y'all can hear me. I don't think it's in his best interest to be blocking on any screens. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
say again. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's in Ryan Williams' best interest to trying to block on any now screen, any run blocking, block it out. Like, I think we just need to let Ryan be a wide receiver, like no blocking. The low mid run game is putting a lot of pressure on the passing game. No team should be in those situations in these type of games. I don't think so. Your negative plays came from the passing game. All your negative plays came on the passing game. You had one negative run the whole game. You had 2 yard. Each back was averaging. Literally, you take their averages and you like push Oklahoma's run deep. Lean more in the box to help the pass game. So I don't know, man. Ty needs to be a true dual threat quarterback. Pocket passer does not complement the O line because they can't block consistently. Yeah, they can hear. I see.
Oh,
awesome.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Next one. Ryan Williams. He hasn't had a great game. Man, Ryan Williams has been better than you think, but he did. I mean, look. Here's part of it. I'm gonna say both of this. This is where I would say Oklahoma forced them into what they did, and honestly, Alabama's defense was a big part of why Oklahoma didn't do well on offense. But the bottom line is Oklahoma is not. Look, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punts, 3 field goals, and the pick 6.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's how we lost the game.
I mean, You had the 20-yard touchdown run from Mateer, and I mean, you had one touchdown run from Mateer.
That's it. That was
But
like,
yes, and then three field goals, and then you had the pick six.
but
So
even looking at his rushing attempts, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's not impactful. 10 carries for 23 yards.
and one was a 20-yard. I mean, the sacks take away from their yardage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you like the defense did what they were supposed to do. And you all only had 74 total rushing yards. That is crazy.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Alabama's defense did what it was supposed to do to win this game for Alabama. But same with, I would say the same for Oklahoma. Oklahoma won this game on defense like they've been doing, but you've got to have better offense than this, and we haven't seen that much lately. That's all I'm saying. You're going to have I'm not saying you have to go out there and score 40. I'm saying you need to go out there and be able to finish a drive. Look, that sack fumble that they got in the game, they get a field goal out of it. Fellas, there's no way that you shouldn't pay that off. You're right down there by the end zone.
And that's when I was like, the defense is here, man.
You got to pay it off.
Like,
and why you don't go for somebody's throat immediately after that? They didn't even throw one at the end zone.
But on a positive note, we are talking about the defense is playing. I think once again, Yanzi Pierre is continuing to show he's different.
Real good.
He's different.
Real
like
good.
Seeing it in real time is different than on TV. Like, especially when oh man. So you know who else is really popping off the screen right now? Bama Nation. Noah Carter, 24. I'm not even lying. He had some bandit type alignment plays coming off the edge, and he got a great press over y'all's right tackle. Like, he was getting good push, getting to the quarterback, disrupting, getting active in run support. But Yanzi Pierre for real showed up. Edric Hill showed up tonight. I didn't see many weeks defensively for us. Now, what is hurting Alabama is special teams coverage, both kick return and punt return. And then, of course, oh man, we don't even want to talk about Andy Papanasto.
TP, you're saying stats will drive you crazy. Yes, the stats. Look, I don't care about the yardage. I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is you have that many punts and one touchdown, 3 field goals, and it was with having that many turnovers. Bro, it's wild out here. It's that many. It's having that many turnovers.
Hey, I don't know what expression I just made. I needed somebody to clip there. I felt like I was ready to get active.
If we about to run,
boy, I was about to get that. I ain't no thug. I get up out of there, boy.
Got the dub though. Listen, they did get the dub. It's awesome.
Great win. Looking forward, man. Because we can't be out here all night, y'all. And I plan to do some overs. Go do some stuff, but we can't have this set up like that. Right.
I gotta do.
Yeah. And but I really truly feel like going forward, Alabama has an opportunity to reset against Eastern Illinois to get a reset game for real. Build some confidence. I think it's super important. Bama Nation, that we take next week. Forget trying to get the explosive pass game intact. Sure. I feel like there's a matter of time before.
Look, you're still in line to go to the conference championship.
Come on
game.
now, you get an opportunity for those to start to fall in place. But you're going to need to build on the run game. I think the amount of times you ran the ball tonight, you need to try to hit that same target next week, regardless of what the game looks like.
Absolutely.
Regardless because of the opponent, try to hit that same target. And if that leads you to a game where you have 11 explosive runs off of 29 carries, so be it. And you only have 9 passes, so be it. So be it. Because I feel like going into a game against Auburn, you're going to need that physicality. Going into a game against Texas A&M, presumably, you're going to need they locked it up today. So you're going to need that physicality.
In for sure.
Yeah, and we have to beat Auburn to be in for sure. So it's one of those things, man, where you got to build on one thing. I think the defense is going to continue to grow. I saw a lot of adjustments being made. And I saw the disruption factor once again, the swarm defense factor. It was very few offensive plays where it was guys like just springing free, post carry or post hit. So I think the defense is getting there. But going forward, man, I think we got an opportunity to really reset and finish this season strong.
Let me ask you this, because Steven just asked me. He said, "Do you think it'll get better in year 2 of offensive install?" Coming off of what the offensive last year was, it is kind of shocking with where we were. Okay, but it's not much different. And the thing is you're better for sure than you were offensively last year. But to be honest with you, lately, not so much. And this is look, right now you're looking at a year that's wide open, I feel like, for a national championship. And I don't think a national championship if you go up against a high powered offense, unless your defense continues to do, you got to turn the ball over a bunch of times and maybe get a defensive score. Without that defensive score, you lose. That's a long pick 6 he had too. Without that, you lose tonight. And listen, I am not discounting what Oklahoma just did. Believe me, coming to this atmosphere in Tuscaloosa is ridiculous. It's a fantastic home field advantage. I mean, nothing but I don't have anything bad to say about it. Nothing.
The defense thrived in this environment.
But yes, defenses do thrive in environments like this too, because it's quiet on the offensive when the offense is on the field. So it's good for the defense to do that. This sets up good. But the thing is you're still going to have to put points on the board against the next 2 teams as well. I know your defense should shut them down better than they did Alabama, for sure. But that doesn't mean that you can't lose. So it's a concern for me that they're not doing better offensively. Do I think they'll be better in year 2 of an install? I don't know. What do you think about?
I think they will be. I think they will be progressively, especially if you get fits. Kind of like what Grubb was able to do with this offense in year 2, taking that next phase with Sheridan really not being as extensive as he is in thematically lining things up or scripting. And for the first time this season, I saw Grubbs get off schedule, and it showed in the play call. And it showed, and that was different. See that? So Arbuckle, he was kind of consistent in play calling and kind of using his. You didn't see a lot of shifts from him tonight, but you saw him use leverage to get the defense flowing. I think Alabama just plays such a defensive, disciplined game, and the athletes match up. I think everybody could agree on that. Athletically, talent wise, the offense is going to struggle against teams like this as they continue to progress in phases of learning this offensive scheme. Because there's only 4 or 5 players right now actively in that offense that have a phase of this offense
look, when your quarterback's not playing well,
it's hard to get anything on.
That's true. And here's the thing, Stephen G, you say it's not time to go to Hawkins next year. Why not? Why ain't it time to go to him this year? Because I don't know what anybody says. It can't be this bad. It can't be worse than what it's been offensively with him at the helm since he broke his thumb. I don't see what the love for John Mateer is right here. I'm sorry, I don't. And I'm not hating on the dude. I like what he did in the first 4 games. I can't stand what he's done since Texas. It's awful.
Hey, you sound like me with Ty Simpson on the other side of things.
Wait. I'm asking you, how would you not go with Michael Hawkins?
You can't. And this is what I say about Ty Simpson coming back. That's what the point I was getting to. I think Mateer, no injury, he's experiencing similar type phases and growth in this offense with the assets he had around him. Against the defenses we've seen across the SEC, if everybody was to stay on the same track, he stay healthy, I think you guys' offense would look a lot better, but they would still experience a lot of the same issues. You know what I'm saying? Just like Alabama. Y'all really have yet to have an explosive run game or quote-unquote an impactful run game. That's been
No, they have. They have. And before this game, they were good in the run the last 3 games. They were. They had 3 straight 100-yard rushers.
You had Robinson, Was your
twice
first,
in a row.
He was 2 games in a row.
And then right before that, Tory
yards.
Blaylock against South Carolina.
I thought it was just total yards.
But rushing yards.
No, I'm saying total rushing yards. Like
they had 100-yard games, both of them, and they were But anyway, it's been better, and the offensive line is doing its job. I didn't see a problem with the O-line tonight.
Shoot. We were getting a lot of push tonight. I just think. I think the way. And see, now this is another reason why I think the second phase.
Yeah, 2 sacks, 4 hurries.
I want to see the second phase of Arbuckle's offense in Oklahoma, because if you're having to move the pocket as much as you are now, right? If you look at the way that Washington State ran that stuff last year, you didn't see a lot of moving the pocket in second and manageable, third and manageable. They did a lot of that first down.
No, he had a lot of those games. You don't see the love for Hawkins. Why? You haven't seen Hawkins in the game? You haven't seen Hawkins in the game. I think it's wild that there's still people out there that are saying bad things about Michael Hawkins when he hasn't played a bad game. He had 1 bad series against Kent State. Bill Bedenbaugh said it was because they were failing him with that defensive end. He said it. And the offensive line was bad that day, and he missed 3 throws. He had no turnovers. He led Oklahoma to 5 straight scoring drives. When's the last time you saw that? It hadn't happened with Mateer. Even when he was healthy. Guys, I mean, look, and I'm not going to sit here and I'm telling you this is a good win. But when you had as many punts as you had tonight, and you had the opportunities that you had, and you only make good on 1, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
That's like I remember when I was debating with, I forget who I was debating with. And I was like, some games you play into the defense. You play into the defense, right?
Junior Race, I'm going to say this one more time. When has he gotten a chance to show he's good?
Y'all gonna have Jason over here.
It's fucking crazy to me.
And you know what? I feel like if Hawkins was thrown into the fire this year, it probably hurt him. Right now, at this stage, right now. I think
you could have put him in Texas and they win.
Yeah, Texas. I like that. What's that? Week 5, right?
6. Week 5. 6th game.
Bro, this week 10, 11. It's kind of late now.
I don't agree. I think you put him in for a spark if you need it.
Yeah, I could see Spark play, but talking about putting a game plan in his hand to lead us to this.
I didn't say start him. I'm talking year when you come back to this and we're saying we just want to go back to Mateer who hasn't been good. What are we talking about? I don't give a shit about Jaden Ott. The Jaden Ott story is a nothing.
With there being no head-to-head with Ole Miss and Bama, what determines who gets the spot? Ole Miss lost to Georgia, right? That's why we get the win over Ole Miss, because we got the head over Georgia. Georgia. Years.
Derailed his progression.
Oh man, we keep losing connection, man. All right, we good.
How?
First record, 3-3-4 then coming. Yeah, first record then. Yeah. Ole Miss beat OU though. Ooh. Ah. Who got the best over? Do they for our record? Ole Miss got 2 losses, right?
What have you seen? No, they have 1. Bro, what do you? I'm a Hawkins lover. I think he's a great player. Yeah, I don't know what do you not love about him? What do you haven't seen him at all this year? Saw him in the Kent State game. That's not even worth judging anything on. He was playing bad and they put up 50 points. What are we talking about? It is what it is, man.
Man. Okay, but that was crazy. And it was funny when we watched the play happen, bro. Like the way that Ty threw that ball. I don't even remember like reacting. I just remember like just staring like. But then the one that really like got everybody like looking at each other in the stands was when he stared down last year. Going forward though, man, I think this is one of those gut checks, kind of like what Bama experienced last year when we lost to Tennessee. Right? Tennessee was the second loss. We lost to Tennessee. What type of gut check we gonna see? Because Ty Simpson, man, when he's like somebody said on my tweet, when he's on, he's on. No, when he's on, he's on. He's not. He's not. His eyes, I mean, it's like his head just got, and he was pressing at one point. It was like he was trying to play as if we were 2 scores down and something. Like he was pressing, he was trying to hurry guys to the line of scrimmage. I understand, but come on, man. I think going forward, Alabama gonna be fine though, man. We got 2 more. We got another home game. Finish season out, senior night next week, and then you got Iron Bowl. That's solid momentum.
I mean, look, here's the one thing I'd ask you to, and I mean, I'm not going to stay here on Oklahoma won the game. I'm glad they won. I'm not telling you they won game because of John Mateer. Won because of that. But I'll say this. It's a huge win. It's the best win in the SEC, probably, for any team. To go on the road and win in Tuscaloosa, longest road streak or home streak in the country. Tough environment. Fantastic environment. Great win. But you better give the props to that defense because the offense sputtered. That's all there is to it.
Hey, so I got big Bama.
But Alabama, though, let me ask you this, bro.
No. I was saying we should have went live on Twitter too because I want to call out some Twitter folks, man.
Let me hear this. Where are you at right now? Because they're still got everything in front of them too.
The thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like you just got to really finish the season. This was not a game that, looking at the schedule, we didn't say wasn't going to be tough. Like we knew coming into the season what Brett Venables was going to be able to have coming into the ones we were really worried about. Like they were good games. South Carolina ended up being a good game. You get what I'm saying? LSU still ended up being a tough game, even though we handled that game. I just feel like this team. I want my quarterback to show up a little bit better, a little bit more consistent.
Listen, one thing I would say about that though, he's been really good all year.
He has, but the last 2 weeks, when these, I mean, it's spots where we should really these should be rhythm plays at this point. This is week. I don't remember Tua in the slump till week 11, week 12, week 13. Like this is week 11 for us. I know it's the 10th game, but this is week 11.
They peaked a little early after the first game loss. Then they were really good.
But you know what's good? Also, you can't say that Alabama's concepts as far as the passing game, you can't say that they've become either because I see a lot of
there were some plays tonight.
I seen a lot of clear outs tonight. That was the most this season. But you look at the way that they caught a lot of those levels and floods tonight.
Hey, that third down that they got, that long one, that was a freaking great. And it was fairly short, but it looked like coming the other side, and he dumps it out the other side, and it was a great play call. Great play call. I'm telling you, Bama's still they're legit. There's a lot of pissed off Bama fans tonight. I'm gonna tell you that, a lot of them. And I mean, shit. I was walking back over here thinking, jumped, but I didn't say nothing. I wasn't acting a fool. I'm gonna tell you, this is a good football team. Think about it. They beat Georgia in Athens. They've, since the Florida State game, they've been real good. Look, this is a monster win for them. But Bama still has everything in front of them. It doesn't hurt them. I mean, they're still in line to play in the SEC championship. All they got to do is win out now. And now, it does make it, is it precarious? You got to go to Jordan Hare. Last game of the year. It could knock you out of the playoff. Although 9-3 for Alabama.
Not this year. But you know what?
I think you'd get instant.
No, you can't. You would have to be able to still get in the SEC championship. You would need that game to be in that game. You would need to be in that game. You can't, because then get in that game, you would have to, like, if you lose to Auburn, you have to. And then you know what's crazy? You can't lose to Auburn, first of all. But the other thing you'll be counting on is you'll be counting on Georgia to another SEC opponent. I think this is it for the night. Who they got left after Texas?
Who?
Georgia. Who else? I think Ole Miss has Mississippi State next week.
Georgia's up 8-0. Yeah.
Oh, some food, chat. Wasn't got hungry.
Boy, hungry.
All that adrenaline instead of. And like I said, y'all.
28-10.
Congrats to Ole Miss. Another.
What were you asking?
About what?
Oh, the
remaining game.
So they've got Charlotte, Georgia Tech. So they're out. They're done with the SEC game.
They right there behind us. Ole Miss right there.
But you've got the tiebreaker over them because you beat them. So as long as you win your last two, you're in the conference championship game still. And I think now A&M is definitely in, right?
Yeah. Still got
9-3
Texas.
OU could get in. Yeah, this win.
It could still get freaky with Texas.
This win, yes. Well, that's the thing. Texas gets beat by A&M. Listen, you got to become an Aggie fan if you're Oklahoma right now. I know that's a weird thing to say, but you got to be an Aggie fan now because you need them to handle. And an Arkansas fan, hopefully one of those two got to have them loose. Because if you can fall to 9-3, if you stay at 10-2, you're in. You fall to 9-3, that it's going to go to Texas. If they finish 9-3, because that means that they'll have to beat Texas A&M if it stays like it is right now. Right, they're down 28-10. How much time's left? Not much.
Ooh.
Oh, he's got a fourth down, 8 minutes left. I mean, you got to drive the whole field. Little wobbly, bro. Little wobbly.
Noodle army. All right, chat. Well, like I said, shouts out to Oklahoma, man.
Well, I was gonna say the win tonight. Would you get them in at 9-3 if they were 9-3 and like say Texas was to lose and go to 8-4? Another one.
If Texas go 8-4, they out. Ain't no like.
Well, Oklahoma would get in though at 9-3 if they were to lose one of these. Which you shouldn't though.
Wait,
you can't lose.
What is Oklahoma right now? They only have 2 losses right now.
That's
right?
correct. If they were to lose to LSU or Missouri, they'd still get Texas goes 8. Or should.
That will put in them Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss.
It'd still be Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Vanderbilt.
Has 1. Oh no, y'all tied with Vandy. Vandy still got Tennessee that would help them. There'll be some arguments. There'll be some good conversations. 9-3 overall. Similar conference, and they didn't have a head-to-head. Vanderbilt and Oklahoma. They didn't have. There'll be some conversation. I think Oklahoma gets in with the win over Bama because Oklahoma would have the matchup between Bama and Vanderbilt. Beat Vanderbilt, Oklahoma does.
Not necessarily true. Hey, this win tonight is it's the biggest win in the country. The biggest win for anybody in the SEC, if you ask me. For Oklahoma to have 2 losses into Tennessee and Knoxville the last 2 times they've been. Florida never does. Right? I mean,
I'm laughing. Yo, Twitter going crazy. Jam Miller should have been benched Jam should see a minimum of 6 carries over the next 2, along with turnovers. Hey, these folks mad only when the weather is fair, eh? These boys mad, man.
All right, guys. Well, I'll be back with. I'll jump back on here in just a bit. I'm gonna get some food real quick, and then I'll be back on with if Chris Mason wants on. If not, we'll be back on for sure in the morning with Mason and K Chris. K Chris has got daddy duty. Big win for Oklahoma. Big win for Oklahoma.
Roll Tide.
I told Smook this morning it was gonna happen. You want to hear it?
Hey, got it. 2 years in a row.
That's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. Shout out to.
They don't deny the. Everybody thought you really my dad. Limping
Bro,
around.
what the fuck?
I was telling everybody he was my every little. We went to get coffee chat.
We definitely look alike, right?
No, we don't.
Shut
But
up.
he was around old man style. I'm like, look at that. Hey, Bama must win out. They will drop on Tuesday, of course. Yeah,
They're gonna drop.
7, 8. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
mad
they're
if
not
it
gonna
was
be out
9.
of the top 10.
Yeah, I
They're
wouldn't
not
be
gonna be out
mad
of
if
the
they
top
was
10.
9, but it would be crazy to say we go lose.
Alabama champs. Yes, I'll drop that. I'll drop that merch. That's back-to-back state
Smook, did you
championships.
did you get to your destination? Yeah, Cam. Hey, shout out to Cam TV. He works at the stadium. He tapped in, man. Appreciate you for hooking me up, man.
If you're not a subscriber to both channels, jump on
Hall
both.
of Fame college football. I was just about to get to Hall of Fame college football. Make sure y'all go check my brother out. But I was giving Cam a shout out because
Hell yeah.
I came down and I was like, I was maneuvering. Y'all know how he is. Yeah. Like when we got into the little lounge area, yeah, we had to finesse a little bit. But it was cool because we actually did meet the people. But Cam linked up. He's like, yo, Smook. Put me in the game. He's like, I was like, yo, like I need help, brother. And he helped me out, man. They took me where I was supposed to be sitting at.
Coach Smook Network.
Just Coach Smook. Type in Coach Smook. Gonna pop in.
If you're not a subscriber to both pages, become a.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Post the link in the chat. It's in there, man.
Where's OU going to be ranked? Good question.
Probably 7. They'll be
Oklahoma's 7
yeah.
from 11th.
11-7. Yep. For beating 4. Because that's kind of what they did to Bama. Remember, we went 11. I think we was 11 or 14. Georgia, they were ranked 5. We beat them. They pushed us up to like 8. All right, chat. But yeah, so we appreciate y'all for tapping in for real, man. I'm starting to feel like the energy from all this, like from last night.
And we've been having fun, man. It's been great. Great trip.
It really was. Even when I got a little frustrated because, like I said, man, my legs, man, I got skinny legs, so when I get to moving, I got to keep moving so they don't get tight. And we got on that incline. I was trying to wait for my bro.
That was a tough.
It is, man. I be telling y'all, listen, if you come to Bama,
I'll post some of this video though too. It's legit. We had the all 22 look first half.
All 22 is the spot, man.
That was a good
I don't
spot.
care what y'all say.
Get
Your field level seats. Y'all can have it. I want to get up in the all 22.
Dixieland Delight was cool. They did some cool
that
stuff.
zone was crazy. I ain't never been that low during Dixie Day. That
was pretty awesome.
I ain't never been that low.
It's a great atmosphere, man. There's nothing the SEC has delivered. I mean,
being below
Tennessee
all those people is weird though, bro. It's crazy. You feel like, oh, like when they was doing all that, you feel that.
This is the best stadium I've been in, bro. For the as far as the.
I've been to Starkville. I've been to Athens. I haven't been to Gainesville. I haven't been to Death Valley for a game, but I've been there. I've been to Columbia. Been between the hedges. They called it the hedges in Columbia. I've been to Jordan Hare. We used to go do 7-on-7 at BS. But like as far as stadium crowd noise, man, that's the loudest I done heard Bama since.
It was loud, man.
Since that,
I tell you what, though, Oklahoma's right up there. The The games I've been to, Oklahoma was loud too. But bro, this was a great atmosphere. Fantastic.
And then
both teams
OU
could
bro.
learn a few things from what they do in the SEC, and I think they will. There's some things that you want to do, but I think the atmosphere at OU games have been fantastic, unbelievable. Michigan, Auburn, I've been to both those. In like the Ole Miss game, same thing. Great atmosphere. Been great, but I loved it. It was a great time. Shout out to Tuscaloosa, great host.
I knew I shouldn't have whooped your ass last night.
I'm gonna whoop your ass at golf tomorrow.
What you mean? Why you keep saying tomorrow? You know I got church. I got church in the morning, boy. He act like he don't know
After
I got
that,
church,
bro. After. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't know. Figure it out.
Hey,
folks, we'll be back.
We'll
Or I'll
be back.
later.
Well, he'll be back because I'm about to go get some food, and then, hey, all my Bama Nation people, all my AAA family, if you still in Tuscaloosa, man, jump in the Discord. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I don't hang out like that, but it would be nice to see y'all. Sound like the
Touchdown,
strip,
Georgia.
It sound like the strip's still active, so it would be nice to see some of y'all. So let's see what's up. Yeah, they about to score right here.
35 teams.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in once again. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, comment. We got this was like our test run with this setup like this. It'll
get better.
We're gonna get this junk all the way squared away because next time we ain't using no laptops. Everything gonna be on iPad.
It'll get better.
Yeah, it's gonna be better.
Folks, we appreciate you coming in. Thanks a lot. I'll see you either in a little while. For sure, we'll be on tomorrow with K. Chris. But Mr. Mason might jump on with me. Thanks a lot, man. Make sure you subscribe to both pages. We're still trying to get to 5,000 subs. We're less than 200 subs away. Help us out, man. Share the stream with everybody.
Yes, and shout out to everybody that supported here live in Tuscaloosa, man. We really truly appreciate the fan interaction. We met new subscribers.
Grayson, my guy.
Grayson,
man.
shout out to Grayson. Shout out to my brother Kelvin. And shout out to walk-ons. We got a huge announcement that we about to make soon, man. Walk-ons, if you ever in a college town, if you ever been to walk-ons restaurant, we got a huge announcement we about to make. And we got a huge announcement we're gonna be making before the year out. So y'all keep y'all ears open and your eyes open and all that good stuff, and stay tapped in with what we got going on. We got a lot of stuff brewing. I know y'all ready to see it. So continue to support Hall of Fame, Coach Smook.
Appreciate it, man. Good stuff. Good one.
Yeah.